Hello everyone, Luke from Smith here. Going to do another quickie reading. It's going to be a bit of a short one today because I'm going to do what happened in this month in Chris Clan's life. But before I start, I just want to give a quick shout out to Gino Samuel 2.1. He's just released episode 50 of the comprehensive history of Chris Clan, so go and check that out. I'm going to put the link in the description to this video. So what I'm going to be doing is probably not going to read all the social media posts that Chris Clan posted and interacted with, because it is an absolute ton. It is a lot. So probably not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is just going to read this short bit and a little bit on the front page, and that's going to be like at the end of each month. So January 2021. January was the first month of 2021. This year started off pretty quietly, with most of Chris's content this month being tied into a variety of Twitter posts. So the highlights are: on the 3rd of January, the Cursifier's DMs was leaked. On the 14th of January, as a result of being manipulated by Miss L and Mr. Vaughn, Chris DMs multiple Twitter users messages containing bizarre sexual and religious statements. On the 18th of January, Chris posted a wall of text explaining his body swap with Sonichu and continued belief in the dimensional merge. On the 20th of January, Joe Biden was inaugurated, I can't pronounce that, as the 46th President of the United States of America, succeeding Donald Trump. On the 23rd of January, following Chris's request, a series of Discord screenshots entitled "The Journey to the Merge" is released by a Watchman member. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. This is pretty short. We're just going to read this just to fill out the video, because it's like three minutes. It's not enough for a quickie reading. If you wasn't aware, Chris was manipulated again by another troll, which, well, the troll was a bit of a failure, because I think how it went is troll got found out and the troll buggered off to do something. The troll has still got a Twitter account, Mr. Vaughn, which that name is from the film Jaws. So it's basically a guy playing with like a fake persona, trying to troll Chris, in other words. So I got no idea who Miss L is. Miss L and Mr. Vaughn are troll personas portrayed by the Twitter user Larry Vaughn 78. Yep, it's that. I've actually been to that Twitter account and had a look at it. Who surfaced on January 2001. They manipulated Chris into sending DMs to Twitter users Rogueman YouTube, Zero Macau and Dubmare on the 14th of January 2021, containing bizarre sexual and religious statements, including a ciphered message of a quote of perverse sexual fantasies from serial killer Albert Fish. Yeah, so a bit of a short one today. I'm not going to read that because it's gross. So we got like a message thread, or like Twitter thread here. So okay, yeah, these are tweets. So Rogueman YouTube, if you don't know who Rogue is, or Rogue, he is a YouTuber that talks about Chris Chris Clan, as well as other locales as well. He also does live streams like once or twice a week, which is pretty good. He reads like quickie articles as well, so it's pretty good. You can subscribe. And he basically says, oh wait a minute, okay, yeah, this has got the old sexual shit in that I don't really want to say anything about. It's basically saying, hey there, Mr. Vaughn sent me, how are you doing? This is Chris Clan to him when Chris Clan was manipulated. I'm feeling well and good. I'm messaging you because I've heard you've had some experiences in interdimensional travel, as Chris herself has. Like you've at least astral projected and visited the dimension where yours and other OCs reside in. Also, if you'd like, I'll be willing to be in one of your live streams as a goodwill address. Basically this one is full of like smutty stuff what he was forced to say, I'm guessing. So this is the one from Zero Macau, basically saying it's in the yellow because it's like he's as Sonic now. He's still on the that thing for some reason. Basically saying, hey there, Miss L sent me, how are you doing? To be fair, I don't know about Miss L, so I don't know who that would be. Pardon me, I meant Mr. Vaughn. And they said back, I'm alright, I don't know who these people are. And Sonically says, El Anon, who is El Anon? Oh, well, that's not important at the moment. Alright then, so what's up? I'm messaging you because you've had some experiences in interdimensional travel, as Chris herself has. The interdimensional travelers, Chris? Yeah, like you've at least astral projected and visited the dimension where yours and others OC reside in. And they reply back, I'm gonna be real with you, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Are you asking if I ever thought of being my OC? And then Sonic says back as Chris, or as Sonic. I'm confused over it. I know what Chris is doing, but it's weak, to be fair. It's not good for his mental unstableness. In the darkness of the world, an age of unknown, the two halves of havoc become one. Let the light divide, the conquest receding darkly loom. The birds in the ether, is that ether? And the fish of the sea rejoice with the sun. King Solomon beckons forth to Shulve. And they say what? Which, to be fair, I would probably say the same thing if someone messages me with crazy talk like that. And that was the end of that message. And Dubmare, and they basically no response to this, so it's just sonically speaking through Chris. Hey there, Mr. Vaughn sent me, how are you doing? I have ciphered a message for you. Okay, that's the same thing what he sent Rogue. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with that because it's too like sexual shit. Follow up responses after the Twitter users leaked the messages. Chris gave a cryptic response to Rogue Man. Okay, I'm just like skimming through it just in case it's like dirty talk. I will own up to this. Yes, I was a voluntary mistake and mishap that I personally did indeed participate in. Need no worry. This matter is personally being dealt with. I apologise for the sequence in this event. Lightning bolt. We are testing the waters of the individual and confirming the foreseen details of his intentions and relations with the individuals involved. We have our answers. And feeding the troll. Last bit here. Chris continued giving attention to Vaughn. On the 22nd of January, he tagged Vaughn's tweets. He tagged Vaughn's tweet handle in a lengthy rant about him. On the 25th of January, he replied to a comment from Vaughn which made fun of Chris's word soup ranting style. And this was him as Sonic. "Oh, you like word soup, huh? Well, how's this for some words? Your little stunt is child's play. Neat. Okay. We are done with you. Your punishment is being served to you. You did this to yourself, dude. Suffice to say, you should have appreciated your blessings." And on the 29th of January, which was yesterday, Chris again responded to more of Vaughn's ribbing. And Vaughn stated, "Child's play, and yet you went along with it. Think about that." Chris's comeback was, "Did I? Thought." Yet another Twitter user pointed out that in fact he'd pointed out the flaws in Chris's fantasy coping mechanisms. Chris shot back, "You are about to get punched in the gut around your root and or suck it, eh?" Around the time you read this, at that Twitter user. So that's it for that. That was like the most like recent thing that happened in Chris Can's January. So yeah, that was a bit of a short one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it this length because I don't really feel like doing any like big stuff really. So I'm gonna get this out as soon as possible. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in another video.